Hey guys, so long time no see if anyone is still here on my channel, but I thought I might as well make a new video because it's been a while, and it's crazy because I was gonna make a January favorites last year, and it's because when I bought something I wanted to wait for it to come in the mail because I might put it in my favorites. Like let's say I bought new bras and I want to be like, oh my gosh, what if it's a favorite? I have to put it in my January favorites. So like I kept waiting for stuff I bought, and then January became February, February became March, and like it was August, and I was like, okay, I can't make a January favorites anymore. So I still want to talk about my January favorites from last year and my January favorites this year, and I want to see if my January favorites last year made it into this year. So I have my notebook that I had last year writing in all my favorites, and yeah, let's just begin. Okay, so on my January favorites last year, 2021, I have this resistance band from Suzie B, and yes, it was my favorite. I love this, I still love it, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it, it's my favorite anymore, you know? It's just a good resistance band, it's cute. That's about it. Next we have this Boie, B-O-I-E, like body scrubber. It's supposed to be like good and recyclable, you know. I feel like everyone's seen this on like Instagram ads. Look how easy it was to get mold. I was obsessed with this last year. I was like, oh, I don't have to get a loofah, it's not going into the ocean. But I was reading blogs and everything saying like this isn't as good, like recyclable wise. After a few months it wasn't my favorites anymore. Soap doesn't foam up as much with this compared to a loofah. Like I would need 1.5 pumps of my body soap with this, and for like a loofah I would only need half a pump. So I feel like this wastes a lot of product, and I'm just gonna start using like those natural loofahs. I used to use them before, but then I switched to this, so I'm just gonna go back to that because this wasted a lot of product, so that's not favorite anymore. Okay, last year I was gonna talk about these hair ties, the like towel ones that dry off your hair. They're from Kitsch. I remember talking about this in a video, and I was saying that I love them. I still love them. I just don't like that they smell after like a few uses, and I can't blame them. Maybe that's like the hard water in our shower. I still love these. Like I'm not overly excited or like, oh my gosh, they're my favorites anymore, but I still use them. I still love them. Okay, next is Coco Cabana cream. I was talking about it in my empties, and I was saying I was almost done with it, but I wanted to save it because the full size is really expensive and I just love the smell so much. I can see when I read the reviews, people are saying they don't like it because the smell is really strong. I get like a migraine or a headache really fast when I smell anything strong, but since I don't rub this all over my body, I just put it like on my tattoo. It smells really good, so I can see how if you rub this all over your body, like you'll get a headache. This makes me feel like very luxurious when I put this on my tattoo. So yes, this is still a favorite. Athara Pure Exotic Skin Essentials Indian Glow Face Scrub. It is gone, obviously. I'm sure you've seen it on Instagram. It's that yellow face scrub. It was good. It wasn't like an amazing face scrub, but I mean, I knew it wasn't really damaging my skin. What are they doing? I've never heard anyone sweep outside. Anyways, what was I saying? I was saying this is a good face scrub. I would buy it again, but I'm not like rushing to go buy it because it's not like amazing. I mean, it didn't really do anything for my skin. Just with any other scrub or mask I use, my skin's very glowy afterwards, but I mean, that's about it. Next is this bag sealer. So you're supposed to grab like a plastic bag, like chips or something, and then you seal it. And this was my favorite last year, but it's so annoying because when you seal it like this pops out the battery thing. The concept is amazing, but I think just this specific bag sealer isn't good. But I think it's really cool, but it does get annoying because you kind of have to do it in a specific way. You have to like hold the plastic for a bit and then pull it, but then if you pull it too fast or too soon, like it doesn't work. So again, I don't know if it's this specific sealer, but I think like in theory this is really good. I feel like if you're like on a diet or something, this would be good for your chips, because after you spent time sealing this, you're kind of like, oh, I don't want to open up the chips again and then reseal it, you know? It's so much easier to eat a bag of chips when you have a clip, because you can easily take the clip on and off. But with this, since you put the work into sealing it, you kind of don't want to go back and eat those chips. I stopped using it. But again, like in theory, I'm sure there's better ones of these on Amazon. They might work way better. Okay, next on my favorites is this Candy Rain conditioner from Lush. I don't usually buy like the small bottles. I usually go into Lush looking for a specific thing, like my shampoo, my body wash, and then buy it. So I don't know why I specifically got this. I'm pretty sure one of the Lush employees was like, ooh, smell this, and I did love the smell. It is pretty strong when you smell it straight out of the bottle, but it smells so good. It makes your hair smell so good. And I'm just pissed because I bought a full size, like huge bottle of a Lush conditioner. I think it's American cream. And I have no idea why I thought that was this. So I feel like I just wasted money. I feel like I didn't see Candy Rain in the store, but that kind of a little bit smelled like this. So I thought that was this. So I just wasted money, but this Candy Rain conditioner is still my favorite. Okay, next we have this Amlactin Alpha Hydroxytherapy Daily Moisturizing Body Lotion. This is supposed to be good for KP, keratosis pilaris. Anyways, my husband bought this for himself. He has all those little bumps on his arms. I do too. I've had them my whole life. But I've been using like underarm lightening creams, and on TikTok and on Instagram, someone was saying this is good for that. So I would use this under my arms, and it's pretty watery, so like I would have nowhere else to rub it. So I'd use it under my arms, and then I'd rub it on the rest of my arms. Anyways, 3 days after using this, I got out of the shower and I went to put that on my armpits, and then I went over my arms and I was like, holy crap, why are my arms so soft and clear and no bumps? It even crossed my mind because that's exactly why my husband bought it, but he stopped using it because it wasn't really working for him. I kept thinking like the whole time, I was like, why do my arms feel so soft? And then I was like, duh, that's literally what this is made for. But I was using it for underarm lightening. I wasn't even thinking about using this for my bumps. I thought they would just be there forever. This is magic. I tried the KP scrub from First Aid Beauty. Ooh, that's really harsh. I still have it in the bathroom. Like, it's really harsh and gritty, and I swear that it made my KP worse. This scrub, the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub, like, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, next we have these Ritual multivitamins. I'm sure you've seen them being advertised everywhere on Instagram. And it's so funny because I've never seen them on Instagram, and Instagram is very good at selling me stuff that I like. Last year, I was getting dizzy a lot. Like, I felt like I had no energy, and like every symptom I've had, when I looked it up, led to kind of like iron deficiency. First, I was like, oh, maybe I got COVID. But it kind of led to iron deficiency. So I bought like an iron from Mary Ruth's. Amazon said it broke. So I just told them to give me my money back. And I was just Googling iron supplements. This popped up and I felt like, oh my gosh, that's perfect because I do take B12. It has B12, it has iron. And I started taking it. I wasn't dizzy anymore. I wasn't like all tired and sleepy. I was taking twice a day like it said, but then my pee started getting really yellow, and they said that could happen if like you have too much vitamins. Is it vitamins? I have very extremely vivid dreams, like scarily vivid, like it feels like it's happening in real life. I didn't know my dreams could be any stronger, but when I take two, my dreams are even crazier than if I don't take these. So if I want to really like pass out and sleep well, I'll take two, but usually I'll take one because I don't want my pee to turn really yellow. I feel like the hype is worth it, and it's annoying because after I bought this, that's when I started seeing all my favorite YouTubers talking about this, and I'm like, oh, now you talk about it. You could have sold this to me months ago, but maybe we just all found it at the same time. This is the only multivitamin I've ever consistently bought. I'm not saying that they're a scam. I just feel like any kind of multivitamins or vitamins I don't really like, but this is the only one like I've ever been consistent with. It's been over a year since I've been taking these, and they're amazing. Anyway, so the January 2021 favorites that made it a whole year to still be my favorites are the Candy Rain Lush conditioners, the Coco Cabana cream, the KP lotion, Ritual. Oh my gosh, and my moisturizer. I didn't even talk about that. Holy crap. This is the reason I didn't do my January favorites last year, because I bought this at the end of January and I was like, what if this is amazing? And then it was, and then it was February. This Iunik Centella Calming Gel Cream. If you have oily skin, this is amazing. This is my third bottle. And oh my gosh, the first day completely cleared my skin, the first and second day. And the better and faster something works, the faster it stops working. So when this cured my acne in one day, I was like, oh dear God, I know it's gonna stop working in like 3 days. And it did. It doesn't clear up my acne amazingly anymore, but I'm still using it. This is amazing, again, if you have really oily skin like me. During the winter though, I don't like using this because it's a little bit too light. It is a gel formula, so during the winter I'll use like more oils. All those things I just brought up made it to this year's favorite along with this. So that's 5 products out of what, like 15 have made it to my favorites of this year. So you know I really love those. Oh dang, I didn't even talk about the food Okay, so last year, I have no idea if this is a good or bad thing, but I've never been into coffee, but last year I started drinking coffee again. It was during like quarantine or just us being home, and my husband was drinking his coffee. Every now and then, like, I would take a sip. And then when he started using this creamer, Planet Oat, I've talked about their milk. That's our favorite milk, their oat milk. Planet Oat oatmeal creamer, just in French vanilla. Ever since he started adding this, I was like, holy crap, do I love coffee now? I'm not as bad as I was last year. Like, I'm not drinking a lot of coffee. It was mostly during the holidays. I was drinking like a crap ton of peppermint mocha. But this is kind of what got me into coffee. I'm not crazy like putting a crap ton amount of this. I only put a little. Just recently, I tried to try out another vegan creamer. I tried this almond milk hazelnut from Califia Farms, and no, not as good as this. This is why I don't try out new products, because I always fall back to the products I love, and this has made it, again, a whole year into 2021. 2022 of my favorites. Holy crap. I swear I feel like last year was 2020. Was it not? Speculoos. Oh my gosh, Speculoos Cookies. Also, the first time I've ever tried Speculoos cookies was last year. I went through a phase of being obsessed with them and then stopped liking them, so they have not made it into my favorites this year, but I was obsessed. I have no idea why I've never tried them. I mean, I always see them at Trader Joe's, and I've even tried like the cookie butter. I'm sure if I start trying them again now, I'll love them because it's been a year since I ate them, but yes, I was very obsessed with them last year. Yes, so these I also found last year are these Trader Joe's vegan oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. So I would always buy the chocolate chip ones, and my husband loves them, and I just started slowly not liking them. Like, I didn't like the texture or the flavor of the actual cookie, not the chocolate chip. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll try these. And I'm not a huge like oatmeal cookie person, but I love these. I feel like it's a good balance between the chocolate chip and the cookie itself. This has also made it a whole year into my favorites. Trader Joe's ice cream, both their strawberry and their like coffee boba vegan ones were my favorites. I went through like 3 tubs of them, and then again I stopped. The strawberry one, I've never had ice cream that smooth. It's so good. And the coffee with boba, like, you think that sounds so weird, like I did. The coffee ice cream I would buy just by itself. I did love the boba, and I think they were a good pair, but again, I went crazy eating those, and I was over it. And then last, Birch Bender's organic classic. I think this and like a chocolate chip one is vegan, the rest aren't. I was obsessed with these last January, and till now I feel like I can't find like the perfect texture or perfect way to cook them. So like I just stopped making them because like they were never exactly how I wanted. We recently got an air fryer, so maybe I'll try again with that, but they didn't make it into this year's favorites. But yeah, like I was obsessed with these last year. I just don't know how to work with them properly. I feel like they could taste amazing. They do taste good, but I just feel like how I cook them, like I can't make it work. The only food that made it to this year's favorites, well, it's not really food, is this creamer, is the Trader Joe's, and that was it. So these have been my favorites for over a year now. Yeah, let's finally move on to January 2022 favorites. I apologize because I have no makeup. I mean, if you've noticed, makeup hasn't really been selling as much because we're all wearing masks and not going out. So yeah, I don't have any makeup, I'm sorry. I have like really random stuff. These hair scissors that I found, they have these little, whatever, I don't even know what you call them. Like, it looks like a comb. When I go to a hair salon, there's only one thing I ask, and that is to just lighten my hair. Not the color. Like, my hair is so heavy. I have so much hair. It's so annoying. It gives me headaches. And the only thing I don't ask for any style. I'm just like, can you take out all this bulk from my hair? They'll do layers, they'll shorten it a little, but like, it's never exactly how I want. It's always still like a little bit heavy, and I've never seen them use these scissors. It's just like regular scissors. So I didn't even know these existed. I'm so obsessed with them, so I'm never gonna go to a hair salon again to thin my hair. I just watched a YouTube video. It made my hair so light. My hair, like, it looks exactly the same. Like, it looks like I have so much hair. I'll put a picture here of all the hair I chopped off. I'm not even joking. Like, literally, you could make a wig out of all the hair I chopped off, and my hair looks exactly the same. And like, my mind was blown that I've never heard about these or ever seen these, and none of my hairstylists have ever used these. I watch them when they cut my hair and their scissors and their tools so I could learn, and I've never seen these. Maybe because they think like they're cheating if they use these and they want to like make it their own, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to go to a hair salon again. Okay, next is our air fryer. Oh my gosh, we finally fell into the trend of air fryers, and it's amazing. We've been air frying the crap out of everything. Like, we've been eating more veggies because of it, but the big reason we got it is because we love making these like sesame balls. We deep fry them, and we use so much oil. Like, deep frying uses so much oil, and it's worked amazing for those sesame balls. If you do make them with an air fryer, don't put them in raw. Like, I dip them in the oil and make them. We found a solution to our problem with the sesame balls. That one, I don't have anything to compare it to the Cosori Air Fryer because I haven't tried a million other air fryers, but it's been amazing so far. Okay, spinning skincare. Oh, I'm talking about, I have this wooden, oh my gosh, what do you call it? I will put it right here. It saves so much space on our countertop. It looks so sleek and pretty. I sent the link to my best friends and they bought it. Our sink countertop, like, it was really messy, like all my makeup everywhere and my skincare everywhere, but that has just made it so much cleaner, and it's so cute. Rice dispenser. Yeah, so we have a crap ton of rice. Like, we have nowhere to put that huge bag of rice, and I'm pretty sure I found that on a TikTok, what to buy on Amazon TikToks. It has been amazing. It fits a whole like big Costco bag worth of rice in there. A frother, a milk frother. Wait, let me go grab that. So in December, obviously, and just the winter months, we make a lot of hot chocolate, and I don't like it when we heat up the milk in a pan. It just gets hard to clean. The milk dries like on the pan. I was like, there has to be an actual appliance that heats milk up properly, and it's this. You can froth your milk, you can make hot chocolate, you can heat up your milk without frothing it, and this has just been amazing. It's so cute and small. I've tried making my peppermint mocha in this, and it's worked amazing. The only thing I don't really like is I feel like it could be just a little bit hotter. Like, it's a good warmth. You know how like you're blowing on your hot chocolate, like waiting for it to cool down? This is at the temperature where you can drink it without blowing on it. But yeah, that's the only problem I have with it, is that I just wish it made your milk a little hotter. It froths up my next favorite. It froths up. My next favorite products are these Blume mixes. Again, I'm sure you've seen them on Instagram. I swear Instagram always gets me, but I can't blame them because 9 out of 10 times when I buy things from Instagram, they're amazing. Like, I love them. I got Rose, London Fog, Blue Lavender Blend, Reishi, Hot Cocoa, and Mint Cocoa Blend. These two are what got me, because this was saying like how it would help you sleep, and it does. After I make this, like, I just feel so calm and sleepy. If you don't like coconut, you wouldn't like this because there is like coconut oil taste in there, but I love it. And again, works perfectly in that milk frother. And then this Rose London Fog Blend. The flavor I drink when I order boba is always rose. I always order rose milk tea. And I bought like the frozen boba balls at Costco. You just boil them and then it makes perfect brown sugar boba. I mix this with some hot water to warm it up. This is like my tea, and then I add in milk, and then I add in boba. So I have my rose milk tea, and it's been amazing. Like, I'll still go buy boba, but I loved making my own. The hot cocoa, obviously I haven't tried this yet, so I can't say if this is gonna be good or not. I know this isn't gonna be as strong as actual cocoa powder. I'm guessing it's healthier. This mint cocoa blend I didn't like. I tried this to make my peppermint mocha. I tried this as a hot chocolate blend. Like, it's kind of watered down compared to actually making hot chocolate. So this I wouldn't buy again, but I would definitely buy the rose and the lavender. Okay, next, what do I have? Frother, rice dispenser, sweater. Oh, my sweater. Okay, so I've been obsessed with this sweater. I've just been living in this sweater. I bought my best friend one, and even my husband's friend, he was like, oh my gosh, I love your sweater. And I was like, thank you. And I sent him the link. I have no idea if he bought the same sweater or if he bought a t-shirt, But it says, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And then it says, everything will be okay. And that is the cutest thing ever. They have a bunch, it's like a mental health awareness kind of site. They have like cuter mental health, like sweaters and t-shirts, stuff like that. And I love when I'm walking around and people read my shirt, and then I love seeing them smile. So that makes me so happy when I catch someone reading this. I try not to look at them because I don't want them to feel weird. I want them to read it, you know, because I feel like when you read it, it will calm you down. Like you'd be like, okay, yes, you're right, everything will be okay. And it's super freaking comfy. Like I wear this in the house, I wear this to sleep, I wear this to go outside. It's kind of embarrassing how much I wear this. But yes, I'm just obsessed with the sweater, and it's just so cozy, and I definitely want to buy more from this brand. Oh, and yeah, I also found this from Instagram. Practically everything on my favorites is from Instagram selling me stuff. Okay, next we have also from Instagram, Misfits plant-powered protein bars. There's nothing left. I actually have 3 in the mail right now, but I don't want to go to the mail looking like this. I'll go grab them when I'm done and then show you guys. But this is a variety box. It's very hard to find good energy bars. I just feel like this is a perfect balance between having like a chocolate bar and a protein bar, and just their flavors are fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab these in the mail afterwards and show you. I bought 3 boxes of these because they were on sale, and I was like, why not? Squatty Potty. Okay, I always keep this stool. I keep this stool in my bathroom because how you sit down when you go to the bathroom, how do I say this? It's not good on your system. I am not describing this perfectly. If you're constipated or you're just having trouble with that, it's easier on your intestines or on your just insides in a certain position, okay? Kind of like you're squatting, like in Asia, like that's how we go to the bathroom, like we squat. It flows better. Anyway, so I've had a stool in there, and it's not exactly perfect. It doesn't look good. And then I visited my best friend, and her roommate had this Squatty Potty thing under the toilet, and I had to get my own. And I just want to say it's amazing if you have any problems going to the bathroom. Okay, I have 2 more. Oh my gosh, I still have all my skincare. Okay, I have 2 more on the non-skincare list. Euphoria. Oh my god, we got HBO this month. Been watching everything, but Euphoria, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with Euphoria. Gen Z, I have no idea if that's going on in your real life, if Gen Z's world is that stressful right now. It's obviously not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I've never been a big fan of Zendaya. Like I've just never understood the hype. I've only seen her in like Spider-Man and in Dune, but I was never really like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. I didn't understand the hype. But after watching Euphoria, I was like, okay, I can see she's an amazing actress, and all the other teenagers, well, they're not teenagers anymore, they're amazing. That has been my obsession, my favorite TV show of this month. And it's so funny because when we were binging the first season, the next day was the start of the new season, season 2, that everyone else has been waiting for 3 years. So it was so easy for us to go. We just went from season 1 to season 2, not even knowing that there was no season 2 for 3 years. So yes, okay, that is all on my non-skincare. I feel like I need to do a separate video on skincare because last year I feel like all of us really got into skincare. We were all trying to take care of our skin, being at home more, and you know, with masking and everything. Okay guys, so my battery died and I put my memory card in my computer, and I'm talking for like an hour. So I probably am gonna cut this and put a part 2 of my skincare, because I do want to talk about my skincare like kind of in detail. So quickly go over to my favorites for skincare if you want to know my favorite skincares, because I have a lot of good favorite skincares. So I'll see you over there.